Camp Butner is uniquely positioned as the only National Guard training site in North Carolina. With over 5,000 acres, including 50 miles of trails, 9 small arms ranges, an obstacle course, a rappel tower, a land navigation course, and a new ACFT track, there's plenty of training opportunities here. But that also means that installation planning is a huge part of maintaining Camp Butner. Installation planning standards capture the installation's guidelines for developing sustainable facilities. This includes buildings, signage, and landscaping. Building standards shape and detail public space to promote safety, functionality, and aesthetics through placement, design, and color schemes. It aims to minimize land use where possible and incorporates additional key elements such as force protection standards. Camp Butner has made significant effort to improve our facilities, including color schemes and building material standards. You may notice some of the older buildings across Camp Butner have the old color schemes, like these. But as maintenance opportunities arise and buildings need renovation, we should standardize them with the new color scheme. You can tell by looking at the new color schemes across Camp Butner that it brings unity and standardization to the installation, instead of what looks to be a modge podge of buildings built over a decade without any installation planning standards. Some of the old colors you'll see are snowbound and status bronze, which we don't use anymore. New colors are shag bark and Tony Tout. Building materials are just as important in a standardization of installation planning. Familiarizing ourselves with the installation planning standards of colors and materials ensures that we unify all efforts of new construction, maintenance, and renovation to maintain aesthetics across the installation. Signage is another major part of installation planning standards. Signage is used to help people navigate throughout Camp Butner, to provide safety and guidance to those operating in different training areas, and to help people identify the purpose and location of different buildings across the installation. Our focus should be on ensuring signs are placed in needed locations and are maintained to be readable for all who visit Camp Butner. This ensures that people can utilize Camp Butner in an efficient and safe manner. The final portion of installation planning standards is landscaping. While most would think landscaping should be an aesthetic feature, Camp Butner has a heavy focus on training. Maintenance staff is already overtasked with having to maintain over 5,000 acres of land. So creating landscaping obstacles that would require additional maintenance should be avoided. Landscaping should be used in 3 main functions. The first is it should be used to protect real property and create barriers. Landscaping across Camp Butner helps to keep civilians from accidentally crossing any training areas. You can see that this is a natural barrier in many locations. To help protect personnel and infrastructure, trees should be kept 50 feet from any building. This ensures smaller debris does not gather on roofs, causing accelerated degradation. It also protects from larger falling debris, causing serious damage or injury. Additionally, landscaping is used to help reduce the effects of noise created by Camp Butner training for those who live around the area. You can see here how trees have been set as a barrier to help prevent noise from traveling long distances. A second large feature of landscaping is that it should help complement training areas. While landscaping is used, for example, to divide ranges and provide clear lanes, you want to ensure that landscaping is not used to obstruct the view in other training areas, like when seated in an instructional area where view of the training area needs to be more open. Finally, a focus on landscaping at Camp Butner should be to reduce maintenance efforts. Again, maintenance is already heavily taxed with so many different tasks. Counter to normal installation practices, things like decorative shrubbery should be removed to allow maintenance to focus on other, more important areas that support training. This has been an overview of Camp Butner Training Center's installation planning standards. I hope this video has been helpful in understanding the importance of long-range installation planning.